The Karma Co has announced the launch of its own purpose-built e-commerce platform, FijiCarva.com. The move is set to grant the company greater profit margins and reach. To fill us in on the announcement, I'm joined by the Karma Co's CEO, Anthony Noble. Welcome, Anthony.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Anthony, tell us about the news.
Yeah, we're excited to say that our Shopify e-commerce store in the US has gone live today. This complements our Amazon distribution that we've had in the US for some time, but now we have a fully owned and controlled e-commerce platform for the FijiCarva brand in the US. Customers will be able to buy the FijiCarva Instant Carva and Traditional Carva range online, as well as capsules, and later in the year we'll be introducing some new products as well. It's something that synergizes really well with our Danadan business unit there, with the fulfillment and logistics side of things being handled by the Danadan team from their location in Portland, supporting both the Danadan site and the FijiCarva site, which is new to the US consumers and launching today.
Up until now, the company has been exclusively selling its Carva products on Amazon. Why the change?
Yeah, Amazon's been a really successful channel for us in the US. It's actually our fastest growing channel in the company as a whole. Both our Takimai brand and FijiCarva brand have Amazon brand stores set up for them. We're now the #1 instant carva on Amazon USA, and we've had really big growth in that category. So we wanted to expand the availability of those products to customers to order directly from us. There'll be no change in the prices or the availability, but for us as a company, it means that we're able to get a much better margin by effectively banking the Amazon merchant fee, as well as synergizing fulfillment of our e-commerce for Danadan and FijiCarva from the one site in Portland. So a more profitable channel and more options for people in the US to access the products which are going so well there.
Now, the online shop is set to service customers within the US. Will the service area eventually grow to other regions?
Yeah, Australia's had a Shopify site like this for some time, and as we announced to the market, we moved to that site being managed by RuLife Group's subsidiary here in Australia, Choose Digital. So the first month of working with them in May, we saw a significant uptick in sales in the Australian Shopify site. We're hoping to replicate some of the search engine optimization and other work that we did to drive those sales in Australia in the US to help the US Shopify site as well. In China, of course, we're also working with RuLife Group to initiate sales there through what's called a Tmall flagship store. So somewhere in Q1 or Q2 of next financial year, we'll have that flagship store on Tmall working, and consumers in China will be able to access our products there, starting with our TGA listed complementary medicine capsule products.
Anthony, you have the audience, you have the product, and you will have a strengthened sales vehicle. What are the next steps for the company to achieve its success?
Yeah, we've really streamlined what we're doing in the company to focus on the right channels for us. And we think e-commerce, particularly in the US, is a really important channel. It's something that can scale in terms of its cost. Obviously, we've gone through a big process of cutting costs in the business. I'm really happy to be able to say that the FijiCarva brand business unit in the US has been breaking even for the last 3 months. But for us, it's going to be about prudently introducing new products now into those sales channels. So we're looking at dietary shots, of course, for the US market, which could come through the Takimai brand. Danadan has a range of topical CBD products for joint pain and after workout that will launch on their e-commerce platform in the US later in the year as well. And continuing to see good progress with our partnership with CJ Patel. They're launching Takimai into the New Zealand market this weekend at the Fine Food Show. It's really about working through the great partnerships that we have, a small number of new products coming onto the market as well, and also looking at some potential partnering and licensing opportunities in other markets, particularly in China.
Anthony Noble, CEO of the Karma Co, thank you for the update.
Thank you.